Cardinal rules in academic writing course. Cardinal rules represent the most basic and important rules in relation to academic writing. Following these rules ensures that we maintain a healthy and professional relationship, thus minimizing conflict. The rules are very simple and easy to adhere to, and therefore there is no reason for anyone not to follow them. There are 5 rules. One is communication. The second one is answering the question. Third is 0% plagiarism. Fourth is meeting or exceeding the word count. And number 5, deadlines. So the rule number 1 is communication. As is in any relationship, communication is very important. Communication is by far the main reason why employers and employees stop working together. A simple call or text will be sufficient. Your phone should always be on for obvious reasons, and you should always be available. We do not want to hear any excuses for lack of communication. Once you have received the assignment, you should take the first 10 minutes to read the details. After these 10 minutes, you should communicate on whether you can do the assignment or not. There are various reasons why you might need to communicate. For example, when an assignment does not have an attachment, if you do not clearly understand the assignment instruction, if and when, but this is not encouraged, you might need an extension of the deadline. Rule number 2, answering the question. I am amazed at how many times writers ignore this rule. Answering a question simply means reading the instructions slowly, and if there is any word or concept that you do not understand, you can simply Google what is required. If an assignment states list, you should not explain, but rather list. This is not rocket science, and you simply need to do as asked, point blank. The aspect of answering the question will be explained further in more detail in the tutorial titled Read and Understand the Question. The third rule is 0% plagiarism. Plagiarism is a very serious offense, and it is not tolerated at all. Every assignment sent back should be 0% plagiarized, no exceptions. To ensure that your work does not have any plagiarism, kindly use the tools provided, that is, small CO tools and Grammarly. The methods we are teaching you on how to research and write, for example, taking notes while you research, will almost ensure that you do not have any plagiarism in your work. So pay close attention to the tutorials that follow after this. The fourth rule is meeting or exceeding the word count. Your work should meet or slightly exceed the word count. If you are asked to write a 1-page, that means your work should be 300 words or more, not less than. When it comes to exceeding the word count, do not overdo it, because this will be an injustice and waste of time for you. You will not be paid any extra money, and the time spent in writing the extra word should have been used to do another assignment, earning more money in the process. If you read and understand the assignment details, I do not see why you should exceed the word count. Rule number 5 is deadlines. The deadline is one of the most serious rules in relation to academic writing. We should never assume that a deadline is flexible, and not meeting the deadline is not tolerated in any way. Some of the rare cases where the deadline should not be followed include none. If an assignment is due in 12 hours, that means 12 hours or less, not 12 hours and 30 minutes after. Writers that do not adhere to the deadline have a limited time working for us, as we cannot tolerate this at all. If you're interested in online writing, we are always hiring. Contact us at hiring_department@offici.co.ke. Thank you.